Welcome to Zoom. Enter your meeting ID followed by pound. Enter your participant ID followed by pound. Otherwise, just press pound to continue. After the tone, please record your name. When you have finished recording, press pound. You are in the meeting now. There are 7 participants in the meeting.
6.
Okay, great. If we could put the agenda up, please.
Is it not showing?
Yes, it's up. I'm sorry, I had clicked on something else and was kind of on a different screen myself. But no, it's here.
It was showing the wrong screen for me at first, but
Okay. All right. Here is the agenda for our meeting. Are there any questions or concerns about the agenda? If not, we will receive the agenda by unanimous consent if there are no objections. There being no objection, the agenda is approved. Okay. You guys hold just for one moment, please. I need to take this phone call. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry. So let's go. Let's put the minutes up, please. This is the minutes from our April the 11th, 2023 meeting. Okay.
I move that the minutes from the April 2023 meeting be accepted as presented.
Second.
Okay, it's been properly moved by Commissioner Boyd to accept the minutes of April 22nd, 2023. I think I had that date wrong, but April 2023 minutes. It was seconded by Commissioner Holly. Are there any questions to the motion? Are there any questions to the motion? There are no questions to the motion. We are ready for the vote. All those in favor, please say aye.
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 All opposed would say no. Ayes have it. Motion is carried. Okay. Right now we'll go to the director's report.
We had no right to sue letters issued in the month of April. And we had one housing case that closed. Can everybody see that? Or is that too-
Yeah.
That's better.
one housing case that closed in mediation. That case involved disability discrimination. It was a failure to accommodate. There was a complainant who had been utilizing a common area along with some other tenants who had disabilities, and the landlord closed the common area and directed them to use another common area, which was in a different building. And that common area was not accessible for people with disabilities. So one of the tenants filed a complaint to require the landlord to give them access to the accessible common area. And that case settled for $500 in release in the public interest. We had our commission staff training at the end of April. We hosted other investigators from the Iowa Civil Rights Commission, from the Kansas City Human Rights Commission, the EEOC from Milwaukee brought down training for us. Milwaukee and Chicago started. And we had, I think there was one other agency that was involved, but they were from Missouri, Kansas, Iowa, and Wisconsin, or Minnesota as well. Investigators came down to Davenport for that training, and that was at the end of April. We worked on getting together the documentation for the commissioners for their upcoming meeting. Still working on pre-hearing and post-hearing preparations for the hearing and the cases that are involved in district court litigation. Continuing to kind of monitor COVID-19 recent impact on so who has kind of downgraded the status of COVID-19.
I can't hear you clearly.
Can you hear me better now?
Yes.
Director Lace, it's very low volume, can barely hear you.
Is that worse?
That's better.
Better? Okay. Usually you can hear better when I use the computer's microphones. I switched to my headphones microphone. So continuing to monitor the COVID rates and the impact on office functions. So I think as of right now, we'll continue with the way that we have been going with requiring the mask in the office and leaving the door closed
based on inter-office requirements. We're finalizing the annual report, and Commissioner Boyd has graciously agreed to be our proofreader, so she'll be reviewing it probably later this week or maybe next week, and then we can have it issued. The housing analyst conducted 2 trainings last month on LGBTQ+ protections under the law at the library. We reported that there was good attendance and good questions asked, and we were able to distribute a lot of materials to hopefully be disseminated throughout the community. In the training on Fair Housing Act design manual requirements, criminal records discrimination, employment barriers for people upon reentry, and NAFTA training. NAFTA's been doing a lot of training on assisting FAP and FIP agencies with improving their messaging and how to get more engagement from outreach. So that's been really helpful to staff as they kind of work on doing engagement and outreach for the office. The commission referred a case for enforcement to the legal department. I believe at the March meeting. And I received notice from the Department of Inspections and Appeals that they had spoken with Mallory Bagby in the legal department, and she told them that the legal department would not be handling the case. I'm not receiving notifications from the legal department that that's their stance, but they have definitely informed the Department of Inspections and Appeals that they are not handling the case, and so I've been receiving notifications for an upcoming hearing on that. And then we also have, I don't have it on here, but we received notification from the EEOC that they're going to increase their contributions for FEPA agencies to assist us in doing some kind of joint effort with EEOC this year. So I was thinking of maybe expounding on our existing LGBTQ+ initiatives that we've identified to assist with kind of doing post-box stock outreach and education, just explaining to people the coverage under the sex provisions for sexual orientation and gender identity discrimination. I guess, does the commission have any insight or suggestions on other initiatives that we can write up a proposal for to send to them next month for joint engagement activities with EEOC?
I know I don't have any, Director Lacey, that's something that we can probably think about for the next few days and maybe send something in that we could probably partake in or suggest, rather.
Okay. All right. And that's all I had for the director's report. So for the March case status report, here, so we had 140 employment cases, 18 education, 18 public foundation, 16 housing. And informals, April, here's our employment. We have 146. We looked at, we had 7 closed this year, 139 still open. Here's the breakdown by year. Here's the breakdown by year and status. For housing, here's our breakdown by month filed, how many closed, how many open we have, how many closed we have, the count by year and month. Public accommodation, we have 17 open, 4 closed, 1 that's in conciliation right now. Education, we have 18 open. And for informal, we had quite a few in February and April. That's it. Any questions for me on that? That is done into time.
Any questions for the director in reference to her report? Any comments? Okay. All right, well, let's keep it moving. I don't see anything up on the new business, up on the, in our agenda. On the old business, we do have a meeting format. And I did want to discuss the possibility of meeting in person versus virtual, and I wanted to know what the consensus is of the entire commissioners before we even consider that. And I know that Commissioner Reyes was not here the last time, and I wanted to make sure that she was present, and I think
I was here the last time. Oops, what happened?
But you were here, but you left when we went into closed session.
For the Seaver case.
Exactly, but after that, that's when we got down to the meeting format, and I kind of tabled that until this particular meeting here. So
Okay.
What is your preference? Does meeting in person affect your ability to participate?
Yeah, I mean, it'd be more difficult for me. I like doing the Zoom.
Okay. How about anybody else? Comments from other commissioners?
I prefer doing the Zoom also. That way, when we're out of the country or out of the state, we can participate. I've done it a couple of times and saw that it worked fine.
Okay.
What about the possibility of a hybrid meeting, maybe once a quarter or once every 6 months or whenever, but just meet periodically in person at some period or scheduled interval?
Okay. I got you.
I
think
that'd be good.
Commissioner Upchurch Taylor agrees with Commissioner Frank.
Okay. So
also, when we have training, we're down at the headquarters also.
okay, so I guess what I'm hearing is we kind of split a little bit, but I think not necessarily split, but I think if we could get together probably on a quarterly basis for one meeting, that probably would work. Would that work with you, Commissioner Reyes?
Yeah, my biggest problem is I need to do this over lunch because I have court on Tuesdays at 1:30 most of the days. And so anytime you guys need me, I'm mostly always available over lunch. And I can be down there as well, but yeah, whatever you guys decide, I'll go along with.
Okay, well, I think what we'll try to do is maybe do one quarterly, and it will be during lunchtime. We will try to get one in at lunchtime, a meeting in person, and the other ones we can do, continue to do, virtually if everybody is in agreement with that. Is that okay? Can I get a yay? We'll go, Commissioner Transu, can you just go ahead and call a roll and we'll get a yay or nay from everybody?
Okay, sure.
And it's a yay for one quarterly, in-person meeting moving forward.
Yes. Okay, so Commissioner Boyd,
Yes.
Commissioner Guster,
Yes.
Commissioner Holly,
Yes.
Commissioner Reyes,
Yes.
Commissioner Upchurch Taylor,
Yes.
and Commissioner Transu, yes. All yeses.
Okay. Hey, thank you very much, guys, and we will, I think it's important sometime for us to get together, and once out of a quarter, I think we can probably manage that, and I don't want to put any more extenuating circumstances on Attorney Riaz or Commissioner Riaz and stuff, and we want to make sure that we all can be able to meet and carry out the duties of the Davenport Civil Rights Commission. Okay, thank you very much. We will keep it moving. Next is, I think that's it, public comment. I don't think we have anybody online from the public. Do we, let's see here. Nope. Does any commissioner have any comments?
Commissioner Guster, did we talk about possibly having something at the Juneteenth table, civil rights? Have we discussed that? I can't seem to remember if we did or not.
I don't think so. I know we haven't done it in the past. Director Lacey, can you comment, please?
What day is Juneteenth, the event?
I think it's June the 19th, I believe. 18th.
Well, the festival is going to be on that Saturday, though, right?
Yeah, the Saturday.
Yeah, the Saturday before the 19th. That's going to be, that would be the 17th.
17th, okay.
Yeah.
So the 17th.
Do you want available to man a table? Any of the commissioners? I'm going to be out of town.
And I know I'm going to be working the event and stuff for Friends of MLK. So I got about 3 hats I'm going to be wearing that day. So I got NAACP is going to be down there as well. And
When is that?
That's on June the 17th.
I'm always there, so I'm always there, so I would do a shift or whatever. I don't remember how long it goes during the day, but I would do a shift if somebody else can share the time too.
That's the weekend of my grandson's first birthday party, so I'm obligated to help her with that.
Well, we know where you'll be.
Yeah.
Well, and I don't know.
I have two other organizations I'll be there for, so I don't think I could.
Commissioner Holly, are you available to?
No, I'm already I'm like Mike. I got 3 other groups that I'm already tied up with, so I would not be available. So it was just a thought. I mean, we don't have to do it, but I was just thinking.
Well, I'm wondering if we can have a table with our information and then, you know, someone like me can be there at times, but maybe not, you know, 100% of the time, but we could have at least a table with maybe some of our information.
So when we do those, someone from staff has to take down the tables and the tent and then all of the materials, unless one of the commissioners wanted to be responsible for transporting it there and back. But usually staff does it.
Yeah.
I can
It sounds
see if
like
anyone's available, but I am not sure, and I have no article now. So usually I try to.
it doesn't look
Yeah,
like
so
anybody's
maybe-
available to support it. So maybe we can plan something for the next year.
Do they send out invitations for that? Usually when we get information about those events, we try to put them on the calendar and see if staff is available. Does anybody know?
Yeah,
They
I'm,
send out.
There was a flyer.
Oops, I can't hear you, Commissioner Upchurch Taylor.
There was
Okay.
there was a flyer that was posted
and there was,
and shared.
and the event was, an event was done on Facebook too, so,
Yeah. That's where I saw it, yeah.
If anybody knows about those events in the future, will you forward them to me or like invite the commission's Facebook page?
okay.
Okay.
Well, we will,
That way-
we will definitely make sure that happens in the future. We can do that, so.
Thank you, because we would love to go there and have a presence, but we just, with us having such a tiny staff, so we trying to make sure that we plan ahead for them.
And I understand that, and I should have been a little bit more aware of that, but, I didn't catch it, so,
Well, yeah, I mean, I could help, but I don't know about my own, you know, I don't even know if we have a tent or a cover or table. I don't know where all that stuff is or how we do that anyway when we do an event, but,
yep, and you're gonna need a tent out there, or cover, I mean, you're gonna need one out there, let me just tell you.
yeah. Well, you know, it'll just give me more time, I guess, to eat and shop like I usually do, so.
Okay, so I think what we're doing now is that we're not gonna worry about trying to put a table out there this year, but we will, for all future events, make sure that, well, we keep this office informed of, those type of activities that we know of. That's what we gotta double down on and make sure that we, do that, so.
And I'll ask staff to see if anyone is available to attend
Okay,
as well.
okay. All right, let us know soon, so that we can make, preparation, because there's a form that's gotta be filled out, to participate. And, Frank can do that. I mean, Commissioner, Frank can do that. I didn't hear him say anything, but,
I think he signed off.
Okay, all right, enough. Okay, well, that's all I have. Any other comments anybody else might have?
I'll just say our next meeting is on June 13th at noon.
Okay. Okay.
As a
and
reminder, I won't be here for the meeting, so Cody will sit in my place.
Oh, okay.
The assistant director,
Well, if we could ever get the position completed, yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
I won't be here on the 13th either,
Okay, so you'll be,
but I'll be on by phone, by
Okay.
Zoom.
okay, all right, sounds good. Okay, thanks, guys. I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
I move that we adjourn this meeting.
Second.
It's been properly moved by Commissioner Boyd to adjourn the meeting, second by Commissioner, Holly. All those, are there any questions to the motion? Question to the motion. All those in favor will say aye.
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 Those opposed will say no. Motion carried. Have a great day. Enjoy yourself. Stay safe. We'll see you again on June the 13th. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.